Hello, I'm Jay Burnett, and I would love to become a special events docent. A couple things about me. I have extreme love for food and animals. I love Italian food, Chinese food, and Japanese food, but really anything with noodles or rice. I've always loved animals, especially reptiles and amphibians. The little the abandoned bunch, the ones that are like, ugh, awesome, you know? This love for animals is really the reason why I would be honored to work with the Virginia Aquarium, because I love animals and marine animals are no different with me. Especially as a special event docent, I would love to help out in any way, but it would be the best placement for me because I'm very good at explaining and watching over things. I have a lot of experience with explaining. I have a lot of experience with speaking in large and small groups. The one being the most recent, I spoke at a outreach giving a testimony and a speech to hopefully inspire them and encourage them to keep going, even though at the time the snow and the weather was very harsh on them. I have participated in group projects, often as the speaker or the leader of the group, while amongst my friends because they tend to be a little shy or they just don't want to. Lastly, I would love to introduce my special guest, my plant's mint, Sosh. Now, Sosh is about 2 months old, but as you can tell, she's a little small. The only reason she is a little small is because, one, she's going through a bit of mint rust. If you can look slightly right there, you can see a little dark spots on it. That is called mint rust. It's when the leaves turn brownish and flaky and they die. Unfortunately, she's been going through that, but a recent pruning is helping her grow, as she's already starting to grow more stems. Now, as well as using it for teas, you can also use it to season food, even though a lot of people don't, because it's a little weird, I guess. It has a certain smell to it, which if you were here, you could smell. It is more minty and fresh, as well as herbal. And it's more of like, if you went past it, you could smell it. It's not super strong. It's not a peppermint one, because a peppermint one, it doesn't grow by seeds. They grow by roots. And when I planted this bad boy, this bad mamma jamma, she was with seeds. If you notice, her dirt seems a little dark and has a lot of roots. As I said, she is 2 months old, so she's had a lot of time to grow structurally, and mints need to be a lot more moist, especially since they need full sun, which can dry them out a lot. She's actually out of season, as most of my plants, because I started late in the season when it comes to plants. She is a summer plant and a quite aggressive plant, which is why all my plants have little cups to themselves, because mints especially, they're quite aggressive and they will overgrow common species. So probably when it first came into the New World, it was considered an invasive species until we realized it had an actual purpose and we stopped killing them off. But Sosh is a little tired. Today was gardening day, so I did prune her a little bit, so she is missing a few of her counterparts, but she is in pretty good condition despite her problems. But that wraps it up for today. as I have said, I would love to become a special events docent because I would really love to help out and be able to be around animals and people and gain volunteer hours, and I would enjoy it, and I would really appreciate it. And that's all. Goodbye.